Yo, 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 I'm Flarex, and we all know the most dangerous drug. Some might say the Zaza, some might say the white powder, but in this age of technology, the most dangerous drug has to be clout. I mean, you've got niggas out here that will go through whole humiliation rituals, bro, for 5 minutes of fame and a couple of hundred likes on TikTok. I mean, niggas really be doing the most devious things, not realizing that shame is free, bro. You've got niggas out here that are getting their back blown out by the fridge for some internet clicks, not realizing, peep this bar, that they're getting momentary clout that comes along with long-term ramifications. Like, imagine your future employer pulling out this video at your job interview. Bro, you need to leave that whole building, or you try and talk a little bit of smack to your boy in the GC, and then he pulls out this ammunition. You're cooked.
Put yourself on a plate, flip yourself over, put a little seasoning on yourself, cause what? You're cooked, my nigga.
You're gonna have to go ahead and exit that whole GC because you're never gonna win an argument again. You're gonna be out here looking like Lana Rhodes' son, bro. But today, we're gonna have to go ahead and discuss the trends that should have never been trends. The first trend up on this list has to be the crate challenge, bro. This trend was so dubious that they won't even let you search this shit up on TikTok anymore. If that doesn't tell you how dangerous this trend was, I don't even know what will. Because dead ass, this trend had niggas breaking their necks for some views and internet clout. Like, look at this nigga right here. As soon as I stood up and I recovered from every bone in my body being shattered while running that fade. But let's be real, guys. Who actually needs enemies when you have friends like these? You know me. The one thing I will respect is some top tier hater shit, bro. My guy saw this guy having his moment where he's gonna peak in life. He saw all the hoes giving him all the attention, and he decided to paralyze him for the rest of his life. As a well-renowned hater myself, nah, I can't even applaud this. I'm all for a bit of hating, but this act is different. But in all seriousness, this is definitely like an attempted murder charge caught on 4K. You're going to jail, buddy. This is also a visual representation of how to create generational hate. Because if my son saw the exact moment that crippled our family financially because of all of the medical bills that we're about to be receiving, he better side for me. Bro, this trend was so unserious that it even made it onto the Play Store, bro. Them Android niggas were eating for weeks. Obviously, this is the closest us real niggas made it to participating in this trend because we knew we valued our lives. The worst part is people almost died. And you know, some niggas did die for some social media validation. And to this day, no one knows the names of these fallen victims. And if you didn't die, this was how your medical bill was about to be looking after all your injuries had been healed. Because I know none of y'all had no health insurance or were even employed for that matter, because to participate in this trend, you did not have above 2 working brain cells. The most mysterious part of this trend is that literally no one knows how it started. But I'm telling y'all, if it came back, niggas would still do it again. The next trend that should have never have been a trend has to be the devious lick trend, bro. This was essentially the trend where you would steal something outlandish or unique, constantly trying to outdo the last person. But oddly, unlike other trends, this only seemed to take off in high schools. Weirdly, only high school bathrooms. Bro, this trend had these kids moving like straight mafia bosses for some internet clout. Bro, this trend had every public bathroom within the country on a tight lockdown. I'm one of the few people who don't blame schools for shutting down every toilet, because these guys were committing whole federal crimes in 4K. They were out here being whole menaces to society. They were stealing the soap, but leaving dispensers from soap dispensers, but leaving the soap. Stealing dispensers, but leaving the soap. Stealing whole cubicle doors. Niggas was taking toilet seats, bro. Bro, these guys were taking the rolls from the toilet paper. Bro, there was even a nigga who disassembled a sink, but just proceeded to leave the sink on the floor. Bro, my nigga didn't even complete the lick. He just did that shit for the love of the game.
A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
Which, you know, hands up to him. We have to respect here. But the most devious lick has to be this nigga. This guy was wrestling another man's jeans from under him as he's using the toilet. I can only imagine the stress and confusion the victim is going through. My guy is trapped forever within a minuscule box. No way of escape. Doomed for eternity. Almost like Meek Mill inside P. Diddy's cage. This trend was really a principal's worst nightmare. Y'all had these guys crashing out every morning on school announcements. Out here forcing these guys into an early retirement.
We do not have the resources to call each of your parents and tell them what you're doing. So, from now on, we will be removing the doors from the hinges on the bathrooms. Girls and boys, this is completely unacceptable, and this is the only recourse we have.
But I'm not even gonna front. This trend was funny as hell. It was low-key interesting, sitting back and watching the chaos unfold. The next trend that should have never been a trend is my favorite trend of all time, the silhouette challenge. The fever dream of lockdown. Bro, you really had to be there to experience it. But just know, with this trend and the Bust It challenge, in 2020, we were eating good. If y'all missed out on this golden age, this trend was basically for girls to dance in lingerie, or even sometimes without clothes. I don't make the rules, but because of the filter, you'd only really see the silhouette, hence revealing nothing. But guys on the internet figured out how to remove the filters. Heck, certain niggas were even doing tutorials on YouTube on how to remove it. There were pretty big subreddits which have been taken down, so don't even try to go look for them, who were removing the filter for you. So you just upload the video that you wanted removed and you got your wish. But there are still Discord servers, if you do go and look, who have these videos still out. Obviously it's peak because people basically started an OnlyFans without the consent or the knowledge, or even really the pay. Really, they're just doing charity work, and they probably don't realize that the explicit pictures are on the internet for everyone to see. Which was also bad because say you had a high school crush or a girl from your work who participated in this trend. If you uploaded this picture onto one of these subreddits, you basically had access to all her explicit images. However, these Discord servers are really obscure, so you have to be kinda down bad. You have to be really down bad to be able to find them.
Bitch, shake that ass from the back. Stick the dick in your pussy, make that ass clap. Fuck what you heard. Y'all got bands. Pussy niggas talking shit. Bitch, I dropped your mans. You know how I be. Get my bars wet. Fuck a bitch, make that ass clap till she wet.